Hello, beautiful people. How you all doing? It's your one and only Anointed THEO. I watched a video recently where Gehgeh went to a podcast, and the podcast was very interesting. I laughed at some point, but he said two things that I don't like, or I don't agree with. The Gehgeh, I think most of you will know Gehgeh, said he is a self-acclaimed financial expert. One of the things he said when they asked him a question, how to be financially successful, he said to be financially successful, don't marry. So I don't agree with that analogy that to be financially successful, don't marry. Like women always come for the money, and that's not true. If you're a Christian, don't listen to that kind of advice online. Don't listen to those kind of advice online. It's obvious that that boy is not a Christian, or he does not have a relationship with God. That's true. So even if, because most time when people follow these influencers, anything most influencers say, they just believe. They don't have their own personal thinking. Any influencer who does not have a relationship with God, you must be conscious of what you take from him. Gehgeh, for me, is still a boy, and he doesn't have that capacity, that's life experience to tell somebody that, oh, to be financially successful, don't marry. That's not true. He was giving an example of one footballer who is popular and said, oh, the footballer hasn't married. No, he has children. So he's advising to have baby mamas, but don't get married. Please don't take that kind of advice. Another thing he said in that podcast that I don't agree with was women, based on those days, women were supposed to even work for the man. The man would just be home, playing leadership role in the home. Women are supposed to go to farm, work. I don't know which tribe was practicing that. Maybe his Urobo tribe. He said it's an Urobo man, be Joma. Maybe that's what they were doing in Urobo. People that are from Urobo, maybe that's what they do. I don't know. I don't have that details of those days' life with Urobo men with their wives. I know Urobo like polygamy very much. So at the tail end of the podcast, I later understand why he's saying what he's saying, because he grew up from a polygamous home, and he's that person that I think from the way he grew up from that environment is influencing his thought. So that to be free financially, to become successful financially, don't marry, that's not true. It's not biblical. And another thing is, it is not really the duty of a woman to be taking care of his man. If they practice it in Urobo land, that's not also biblical. In fact, there are women who are successful and even more richer or financially, economically more stable than their husband around the world. He was giving an example of a footballer. He didn't give an example of billionaires in Nigeria who are married. There are people like Otedola, Adenuga, Herbert Igwe of blessed memory, Obi Cubana chief priest, Davido, and a lot more I can mention here. It means that he is speaking from his own personal life experience. That's not the fact that to be financially successful, a young man should not marry. In fact, most of these billionaires I mentioned now, they started to make money and grow financially when they got married. Go and find out. Please don't take all this advice, especially when people don't love you online. You can say rubbish, they will accept it. But if you're a Christian, screen people from the godly perspective when they talk online. God bless you. See you in the next video.